What's going on, everybody? Doc and Sloth, we're back. We're in some doubles Rocket League action today. We're going to be talking about the Universal Open Championships coming up next weekend. You know what that means, Sloth? A little bit of fan rewards for us, as well as a little RLCS, and we're going to do what we do. We're going to score.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I'm not gonna get salty when I don't get anything out of the fan rewards. That's exactly what the Universal Open's gonna mean.
I seem to have this. I seem to have this pattern where I'll get like 2 things on the Saturday, and then I watch all of Sunday, and I don't see anything. Like literally, it's a void. I don't know.
That's I'm rolling on 3 straight days. The very first weekend, the Sunday, and then the Saturday and Sunday of the next weekend, I didn't get anything out of any of those 3 days. So I'm a little salty. Yeah. I'm just pretending like I'm not, because the most important thing is the actual tournament.
Yes.
And me just whiffing easy stuff. That's the other really important thing.
I'll just...
Hey, it is. All right, we're doing stuff.
Woo!
Yeah, and I don't want to say that the Universal Open is winding, or that it's kind of like trending downwards. But I mean, it's kind of coming to a close. So I guess it's winding down. But I'm really excited to see this. Cloud9 looks scary. But you'll still have teams like G2 that are always going to be good. It's actually really interesting. There was some controversy over this past week where JKnaps was originally going to be on, I think it was G2B, and his flight got canceled. I think it was reported. Oh geez, I'm sorry. I think it was reported that he got snowed in.
He did, yeah.
But that wasn't true. His flight just got canceled from his telling of that story. But he didn't go, so he's actually not allowed to play in the finals for the Universal Open under G2B, or under anybody, actually. And in the rule book, it states that if you made it to the finals, you are allowed to take part in a team swap or like a trade. So it's basically like a mid-season trade in any other sport, and that's basically what's happening here. So what they've done is they've taken Rizzo from one of the teams and Kronovi from one of the other teams and put them together. So Rizzo and Kronovi are going to be playing under the name G2A, and JKnaps is just not allowed to play. So I think it's going to be Stev and Jazo are going to play under G2B. And that's just really, really strange that you're allowed to just swap around like that, but you're not allowed to substitute any other way. I just thought that was really strange, and Rizzo kind of came under some heat for it. I don't really understand why. I mean, it's a silly thing, but that's on the Universal Open. That's not on Rizzo or Crow or G2. But that was just kind of interesting to me. But all that stuff will kind of be settled down. I'm really excited to see a lot more 2v2. I've been working on my 2s a lot more, getting back up there towards champ, so I can kind of almost, wow, that was a boomer. Kind of almost know what I'm talking about with 2s. So that'll kind of be helpful. That'll be nice. But my first love, my only love, is RLCS. And we're going to be getting some RLCS action here very shortly. We've narrowed down each region to 36 teams.
Yeah, we got the open qualifiers and all that going on, which is interesting. I like that they do that. I think hopefully, I know this year we'll see a few new, maybe not teams, but players, and probably some new teams as well, hopefully, be making it in. And I can't hit a shot. My goodness.
Oh, I'm not going to make that in time. I can get this, though. Yeah, we're actually going to see some people that aren't, they're not like necessarily new to Rocket League or new to the community, but they are new to RLCS. So people like A-Money, who he's been a sub before, but he's kind of formed his own team. I believe he was actually a sub for Selfless last year, or one of the years. Great shot. And I think he was actually a sub in season 1 as well. So he's actually making his own team. His team has qualified in the top 36. The other really cool one that I think is nice is Kev Pert. Lights Out. We actually saw Lights Out Stev play. We talked about him just a moment ago in the Universal Open with G2, just kind of filling in. So he is actually part of that team with Kev Pert. Kev is a wonderful YouTuber, really nice dude, fantastic at this game. I'm actually surprised it took him this long to kind of show some interest in RLCS type stuff, because he's very, very mechanically gifted. So it'll be cool to see. I like that. I like that we have people that are going to be kind of newer to RLCS coming in. I like parity. I like having the new folks in. We saw things like Cownose last year with Metzenaris and stuff. Players that weren't necessarily new, but hadn't really broken out yet. And that was really cool to see them really break out and form their team and do all that stuff.
Yeah,
I really didn't think I got this.
This is good. This is a nice touch right there. Right off the wheels. Right in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it's going to be good. I was
going to see if I got my jump reset.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I'll be excited once it starts. Once the teams are set and we start getting some games going.
I'm not particularly happy with some of the changes that have gone on in Europe. I think we've talked about them before, like Greasy Meister taking over from Maestro, stuff like that. But again, it's parity. It's things are changing around. So the two teams that nobody thought would kind of have some changes because of their consistency in rosters in the past year or so and the successes that they've had is Flipside and the team that is now Envy, who was Northern Gaming, and they both changed. They both had roster changes, and part of those changes were with each other. That's just unfortunate.
It was a fake.
So we just wanted to get back in, play some twos. It's been a little while since we actually got together and did some of this. But
seems to be going
our pro scene things to watch are they're gearing back up.
This is working right now. Whatever we're doing is working. We need to keep doing it. Yeah, I'll go back. I just wanted.
I thought you passed that to me.
I kind of did. I guess I wanted to make a comment. I do think it's interesting, like you said, what happened with the Universal Open. And again, people getting mad at Rizzo seems kind of silly to me, because if you were in that position, and granted they all play for the same team, so it's not like different teams are switching up. I mean, these guys are all on a pro team together. So, in my opinion, if you want the best odds to try to win that money, I mean, that money, does it go to them? Maybe. But I'm sure the team gets the benefits of them winning that as well. So, that's just something for people to keep in mind. This is going to go in. This is the best.
What an assisted play! Oh my gosh!
Nice little catch there, and then bink. Thanks. Beautiful. And so, him and Kronovi teaming up seems like the smart decision. Which, if you were on the line to try to win, I think it's what, $10,000. For sure, you'd make the smart decision too. So.
So that'll wrap it up for us, guys. You got to the grand finals this weekend for the Universal Open Championship, so make sure to tune in and enjoy those, both Saturday and Sunday. I know me and Sloth will be doing that, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Some decent gameplay today, talking about the Open Championships and a little bit of RLCS updates. So, as always, thanks again. Appreciate it. I've been Doc. That's been Sloth. Average Gamer guys. We'll catch you in the next one.